Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video we're going to have a look at Harmony One. Lots of news, lots of updates, some good, some very negative. But we're going to cover it all. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications, so important so you never miss a video. And don't forget to jump in our Discord, link is in the description of this video. It's free to join, no reason not to. Over 4,000 people talking about crypto 24/7, supporting one another, navigate this space safely. Definitely worth jumping down into the Discord. It's where it's all happening. Okay, let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start on CoinMarketCap, the usual really. So Harmony One is up 0.67% at the time of recording at 0.02178, ranked 116th by market cap. Now, we are expecting pullbacks, right? We might go up a little bit before we go down, but the market trend is still going in a downward direction. So make sure that you tune into all the technical analysis videos and updates. We really want you guys to be successful in the space, and the only way that we support people in doing that is by highlighting what we see in the data to keep you all up to date on everything that's happening within this market, right? And there's an awful lot going on outside of crypto from an economic point of view, monetary point of view, that really is going to impact financial markets across the board, including cryptocurrency. So we're keeping an eye on all of that stuff. We'll keep you up to date, not trying to scare anybody, but things aren't looking positive outside of the crypto space that will impact financial markets. So definitely make sure that you're keeping up to date. So one of the things that I wanted to do was cover off the really positive stuff surrounding Harmony first of all before we get into the negative. Now, Fortune, a fellow validator on Harmony, has basically put out this tweet: a host of positive technological advancements on the Harmony protocol. So secure governance, faster sync, bug fixes, gas fee collections, bridge partnerships, grant milestones. So I think this stuff is really positive and it needs to be talked about. We can get to points within cycles, particularly the bearish cycles, where a lot of the negative or the really bullish stuff overtakes sort of the media and gets everybody's attention, and some of the more important stuff goes under the radar. So I think these are really important milestones or fixes or advancements in the technology that I think are really important to be vigilant of and aware of in the space. So definitely wanted to sort of bring that up, make sure that we got that covered. Now, moving on to some of the negative news surrounding Harmony, and that is DeFi Kingdoms to leave Harmony for a metaverse blockchain. Now, we've obviously seen that they sort of went over to Avalanche at some point as well. Now, this was a project that I called out really early, and people made an awful lot of money on this particular project, that I called out as a hidden gem initially. And hopefully people took profits, right? Because it's really important to take the profits. But they're looking to move over to another protocol that is more for metaverse and gaming. So, and that's Clayton, and we'll come on to that in a moment. Again, I think this is really negative for Harmony in the respect that this is probably their biggest draw at the moment when it comes to total value locked. And that total value locked obviously has decreased over time, but it isn't a positive when your biggest project built on your protocol is potentially leaving. Now, I don't know how true it is that they're leaving. We'll probably get more information on it over time. I'm not that close to DeFi Kingdoms. I called it out initially, made a ton of money, and then obviously I haven't really sort of been keeping up to date with it. But But yeah, look, a lot of this stuff, you know, falls off the back of the Horizon hack. Again, talks of, you know, funding milestones not being met by Harmony. And now my experience, obviously being on a DAO for Harmony, is we weren't funded for the entire time I was on that DAO. So yeah, look, are there issues? Could it be because of the hack that they've got to be, you know, perhaps a little bit tight with the money available, you know, trying to resolve the issues surrounding the hack? Again, I think that is kind of you know, a possibility. So yeah, one to be aware of. Now I will link these in the Discord for you to read through at your leisure. Now, am I kind of thinking that this is, you know, the end of Harmony? By no stretch of the imagination am I saying that. It's not positive, but I don't think it's the end. And I'll summarize what I mean by this, you know, towards the end of the video. But I, you know, do want to sort of cover off the total value locked aspect of things when it comes to Harmony and DeFi Kingdoms before moving on. So we've got it here, total value locked 10.18 million. So this is what I mean by it. Like, I don't think it's the end, because the total value locked isn't like in the billions, right? It's in the millions. And I think that it's still very, very early for Harmony. Obviously, we've seen a real big drop off, and it's really unfortunate to see these sorts of things. But DeFi Kingdoms only has a dominance of 29.77%. So, you know, that is still sizable, but I think that'll be made back up by other projects that build on the Harmony ecosystem. I'll come onto more of my reasoning as to why I don't think it's such a huge deal that DeFi Kingdoms leaves. Clayton, the actual project that they're moving over to, ranked 58th by market cap. It's up 1.09% at the time of recording, at 0.255. Isn't really a project that, you know, I've really looked at in great detail. Hasn't been live an awful long time. Could be one that does really well, but I would need to do a review on it. You know, I like the website and all that aspect of things. You know, they've got a few games. I think it's Korean based, but I could be wrong on that. I'd need to actually spend some time looking at this project. But overall, you know, them moving over to Clayton, I don't think is going to be a reason to, you know, give up on Harmony as an investor, for example. One thing to mention, obviously, we don't really talk about it that often, but I do want to cover it off in this video before we wrap it up. We do have a Harmony stake pool, and at the moment, we're closing in on over 6 million Harmony, you know, in rewards to all our validators. I think we've got over 1,000 validators, with over 44 million Harmony One in our pool, and the average returns, you know, have been sort of around the 9.5 to 10%, you know, ratio. So, you know, great returns, you know, delegating to our stake pool. So definitely check it out if that is of interest. So, you know, I've covered off a few different aspects here. We've covered some of the improvements and work that Harmony have been doing that are really, really positive. We covered the fact that DeFi Kingdoms, you know, it looks like they're set to leave Harmony for Clayton protocol or foundation. I don't know, network, whatever they're called. You know, which is more of a metaverse game. One thing that I would say is Harmony has never kind of like articulated that it's a metaverse play to earn game sort of platform. It's all really been about bridging DAOs and that side of things. So, you know, maybe it's not really where these games should be, or perhaps it's just that Harmony haven't articulated they're also great for that. I think they are. I think, you know, the likes of DeFi Kingdoms could still flourish on Harmony. I think it's a real shame that, you know, they're potentially moving. But I don't think it's the end of Harmony by any stretch of the imagination. I think there will be other projects that build on harmony, that flourish and do really well. But let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comments below. It's so easy to get caught up just on the negative, and it's easy to miss off some of the positives that are happening surrounding the same project. So yeah, definitely let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comments below. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.